Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete. Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's Sneakerheadinthebay coming at you with a brand new video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to tell if your Jordans are wearable or not, or any shoe, if they're wearable or not. And this goes for if you're buying it or if you just have some old shoes in your collection that you haven't really messed around with for a while. So I think this is the first video on it on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I hope this is a useful video and I hope you guys enjoy it. So that's what this video is going to be about. If you guys want to purchase the Sneakerheadinthebay Tees, I have a link in the description. It's about $17, and in total, like with shipping and tax and all that, it's like 24 bucks. But it's on like a Hanes beefy tee, real nice quality, printed on. It's not like the texture that you could feel, so it won't crack and stuff like that. So here's a quick look at the tee. Has a Sneakerheadinthebay, black cement 3s chilling on the power line, and then it has the names, the collabs on the back. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you guys pick up a t-shirt, and let's shoot into the vids. What's up guys? Today I'll be addressing a very interesting topic that I haven't seen done on YouTube yet. If I'm not wrong, this is the first video addressing how to tell if Jordans are wearable, or how to tell if your shoes are wearable or not, even if you don't have them in hand. Now I wish I knew this information way back when I started the shoe game, which was like 5-6 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that. So I'll grant you guys some of the knowledge that I've seen, witnessed, just being in the shoe game for so long. You notice patterns and stuff like that. So I'll grant you guys some knowledge. You know what they say, you feed a man a fish for a day, then you feed him for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, man, you feed him for life. So I'm gonna be feeding you guys fishies for life. If you watch this video, you guys will be set, your bellies will be full, everything will be all good. So let's get into what you should consider when looking at shoes and telling if they're wearable or not. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. When looking at a shoe to tell if it's wearable or not, you always want to consider what material the midsoles are made out of. Now I know it may be hard to tell the difference between one midsole between another, but I'll give you guys some tips right here. So for example, the Air Jordan 3 midsole, this is from 2001, is a foam midsole. It is not rubber. Rubber lasts really long time. This is rubber right here. That will never crumble. Foam will crumble over time depending on how long it's been worn and stuff like that, which I'll get to later in the video. But first off, you really want to figure out what kind of midsole you have. If it's a foam midsole, eventually it will crumble. Now if you don't know if it's foam or not, you can always Google the shoe, type in sole swap. If you do come up with a video that has a sole swap on that kind of shoe, then it is 99.9% a foam midsole. So if I go ahead and type in Jordan 3 sole swap in Google, and for sure I'll come up with videos that have people sole swapping it, I know that this foam midsole is a foam midsole for sure. But let's say we have a Nike SB. This is an all rubber midsole, which is used on the OG, all the Jordan ones, even the OG Jordans, they have just a regular rubber midsole. And these rubber midsoles, they last forever. They will never crumble. Maybe like little specks will come off if you like scrape it real hard, but old rubber like this, it's always going to be wearable. So if you have a rubber midsole, no worries, it will always be wearable. If you have a foam midsole, you have to consider a lot of stuff before purchasing. The second thing you want to consider is always the age of the shoe. Now usually a shoe ranging 10 plus more years old will eventually start to see its days, crumble, and just become a collector's item. Now for my case, these 2001 black cement 3s, they're still wearable. They're 12 years old, and I'll tell you how I know that they're wearable and why. So always keep the age in consideration when you're looking at shoes. 10 plus years or older, they have a really great chance of crumbling. shoes that are less than 10 years old, you don't even have to worry about it. They are not going to crumble anytime soon. Alright, so to keep life in foam midsoles, what you'll have to do is wear them a lot over time. Now, I don't know if this makes sense. For some reason, dead stock shoes, so shoes that are brand new and they've never been worn. Like, let's say I have another pair of these, they've never been worn, same year that they came out, everything like that. Those midsoles are going to be soft, they're going to crumble, everything like that. But the more you wear your shoes, while over time, not just like, I'm going to throw these on right now, but over time, over the years, if you wear them more, they will be stronger. You need to wear your shoes to keep them strong over time. So always consider buying shoes that have been worn a lot. So I would never ever get a dead stock pair of OG Jordans because I know they're gonna crumble. If I get a dead stock pair of these, I know they're gonna crumble. Even if they are a little bit wearable or they look wearable, they are gonna crumble really soon. So I'll tell you guys one like really easy tip to tell if they are wearable or not. This is the dead giveaway to tell if shoes are wearable or not. If the owner did not mess with the shoes like defog the air units, you're good to go. So let's say that you have a pair and you're wondering if it's wearable or not. You will always look at the air units. As you can see, my pair, you can see straight through the clear air unit. The air unit's clear. I can see through the other side. I can see the bubble. I can see everything. Now, that's how you know that it's wearable. When over time a lot of moisture builds up in the air unit and eventually these will fog up. If you've ever seen an old Air Jordan, all the ones that are unwearable, they have foggy midsoles. So the foggy air units, foggy air units, but the foggy air units basically shows that they are unwearable. So if the air units are foggy, 9 times out of 10, they are going to be unwearable. And if they are wearable, they are going to be unwearable very soon. So I would not invest in a pair that has a foggy air unit because that's how you tell if they are wearable or not. Now for the shoes that don't have air units like the Air Jordan 8s, you have to have the shoe in hand, but you can always squeeze the midsoles, and if it bounces back, that's how you know that they're wearable. If they're firm like this and they're not giving in, they're wearable. You could lightly press it to see if it gives in. If it bounces back, you're good to go. But if it gives in, you do not want to do that again, or else you're gonna end up like poking your finger through the whole midsole. So you always have to do a field test if you actually have them in hand and you're actually doing your pair. So make sure the midsoles are firm like this. Like right here, squeezing it the hardest I can, nothing's happening. Alright. Those who always wondered what a quote-unquote healthy midsole looks like, if you will, this is what it looks like. You can just see straight through, straight clear, no fogginess at all. That's what a healthy midsole looks like. For recent releases, they're all super clear, but over time they're going to fog up a little bit, like my babies right here. But it's all good because they are wearable still. So hope you guys can take these tips and consider them when you're buying shoes. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys already knew this stuff or whatever, just drop some comments and if this helps you guys. So I'll catch you guys next video. I'm out. Peace.